Black Lives Matter.
I agree with you, cunt. Well, some of them anyway. Not all Black Lives Matter any more than all White Lives Matter. But, I usually do an intro thing. Can I do that? Thanks, cunt. I appreciate it. Ooga. Fucking Ooga, cunts. It's Schmeckle. Black Lives Matter and... Fuck! She threw me off. Just roll the shit. I'd like to start this video by making two statements that I shouldn't need to make. The first is that Black Lives Matter as a group is different from black people as a race. The second is that I have absolutely no issue with the statement, Black Lives Matter. Taken at face value and ignoring its connection to any group, Black Lives Matter is an entirely valid statement. My issue is with Black Lives Matter as a movement. That said, let's let this cunt speak.
Hey guys, it's Charla. 1/7 will be on the screen, and this week is rant week, and I'm gonna rant about police brutality, but bear with me because I'm just gonna go with the flow. I really have a plan what I'm gonna say because it's just so much I want to say.
You've got a lot to say, and so you decided not to prepare. This should be fun.
So yeah, I'm gonna rant about police brutality, and yeah, we'll see how this goes because I can get real deep when I rant. So yeah, we'll see how this goes.
I'm ready to go deep if you will. Maybe this will be fun.
So to start off this round, I'm gonna throw some facts at y'all for those people who are like, Black Lives Matter is not a thing. These things aren't happening.
Wait a fucking second, cunt. Who the fuck is claiming Black Lives Matter isn't real? I've heard plenty of people, my charming self included, claim that Black Lives Matter is harmful, but never that it isn't real. Those cunts are pretty fucking easy to spot. Are you, perhaps, meaning to say that people are claiming that racism isn't real? You'd still be missing the point by quite a bit, but you'd be slightly more accurate. The claim is that systemic racism isn't real in the United States. I'm starting to think that this isn't going to be any fun at all.
But to throw some statistics at you. Fight me.
Christ, cunt, I didn't mean to rile you up so quickly. No need for violence. Serenity now!
Okay. More than 920 people have been killed by the police in 2015. We are in 2016. Can you imagine how many more people there is now that got shot compared to 2015?
The year having a larger number doesn't necessarily mean that the statistics for the year have likewise risen. Your argument is essentially, 2015 was bad and this is 1 year later, so it must be worse. When you promised we'd be going real deep, I didn't realize you meant into the rabbit hole.
But wait. Black Americans are more than twice likely to be unarmed when killed during police encounters than whites.
This is certainly evidence of racism. It is not, however, evidence of systemic racism. Beyond that, there's the fact that these statistics are inflated. Heather McDonald at the Marshall Project explained it really well. The unarmed label is literally accurate, but it frequently fails to convey highly charged policing situations. In a number of cases, if the victim ended up being unarmed, it was certainly not for lack of trying. At least 5 black victims had reportedly tried to grab the officer's gun, or had been beating the cop with his own equipment. Some were shot from an accidental discharge triggered by their own assault on the officer. And 2 individuals included in the Post's unarmed black victims category were struck by stray bullets aimed at someone else in justified cop shootings. If the victims were not the intended targets, then racism could not have played a role in their deaths.
Okay. The group just as likely as blacks to be killed by law enforcement officers, Native Americans.
And yet Native Americans are suspiciously unrepresented in the slogan, Black Lives Matter. Racist cunts.
Excessive force is one of the most common forms of police misconduct.
Fair enough. But is this specifically excessive force against minorities, or is this irrelevant to our discussion?
Let me not. Okay. For every 1,000 people killed by the police, only one officer is convicted of a crime. Oh my god, that gets me so heated.
Calm down, cunt. The phrasing there was, for every 1,000 people killed by the police, only one officer is convicted of a crime. What the statistic did not say was that these 1,000 people were all wrongfully killed, and therefore the statistic did not say that 1,000 crimes were committed.
So police can just shoot someone for no reason? And they don't get convicted? Really? Really? Is this really the world that we live in? Like, I don't understand why in today's day and age, why this is still a thing. Like, why is racism still going on? Like, literally, Martin Luther King died for this.
You're a Martin Luther King fan. That's good. So you realize that he would have been entirely opposed to the behavior of Black Lives Matter, right?
And y'all still don't think racism is happening? Literally, if you don't think racism is happening, you're blind. You're blind to the world. Like,
again, nobody is claiming that racism doesn't exist. The question is whether or not it's systemic, and it isn't. Christ, cunt, I fucking hate repeating myself.
it's happening every single. I think that's not what people just don't realize this. Someone really big gets shot by the police and it becomes a hashtag, and then when it dies down, everyone forgets. But you guys don't realize they don't promote every single story of someone killed by the police. These things happen every single day.
Correct. Black people, and white people, and Latinos, et fucking cetera, are killed by police every day. A good number of these killings are justified. And yes, some of them are unjustified and the effect of racism. Most of us are well aware of this. The question is whether or not this is an epidemic, as well as whether or not it justifies the actions of Black Lives Matter.
But y'all too blind to see that. You only watch the news when it's someone that your friends are talking about, something you see on Twitter. No, boo, or guy, I don't care who you are. It happens every day.
Doesn't that face just scream, I said it, so it must be right? Oh, and also the words she said.
I live in Florida, and there was a shooting that happened in Palm Beach Gardens. That's so close to home. Like, it's literally happening everywhere. Literally.
Gun crime happens everywhere. Literally.
So what do we do about it? We tweet, Black Lives Matter. What is that going to do? Really? It's not going to change the opinions of people who don't think Black Lives Matter. So, like, shout out to you if you tweeted it, but really, it means nothing. Newsflash.
This isn't a newsflash. We're all well aware that Black Lives Matter means nothing. As a group, of course. The statement actually stands up as a sentence. Those words in a row do mean something. But one might even say that Black Lives Matter doesn't matter. That is, until they started getting violent. Then the cunts started to matter quite a bit. You know, in the same way that ISIS matters.
It really means nothing. Nothing's going to change until we take a stand. And not through a screen on social media, honey. Because that... What's today's date? October 20th, 2016. And I don't see a change. I just see things getting worse.
Don't you think it's a bit hypocritical to complain about internet activism while doing internet activism? And then you current yeared. I'd pull up the Barron clip, but to be honest, that sounds like too much work at the moment. So when is this video going to get deep? I was promised deep. We're however long in, and I don't see a change. I just see things getting worse.
If people don't start... what's the word? Making a change in their communities, in their... Like, in person. I don't know how to put this. Like, in real life. Not through a phone. Nothing's gonna change. Nothing is gonna change.
Eloquently put, cunt. But you're repeating yourself. I hate that almost as much as I hate having to repeat myself.
And you can't blame politicians and all this freaking crap because there's only so much they can do.
Hey, cunt, you made a good point. Good on ya. We should have a party. A celebration. Do we have any, celebratory music lined up? No? Do we have anything? Fuck. Really? What kind of shitty, cheap-ass production is this? Fuck! Good on ya, cunt.
Literally. Because we're not even going to get into politics. Because these politicians, they always ignore the fact that there's police brutality shit going on. Like, whenever they get asked questions about it, they just, act like it's not happening.
Either that, or they don't play the issue up to be more rampant than it is, like you cunts do. Please give me the name of one politician who said that police brutality does not happen.
But it is.
But not on a large scale.
So, to end you with this rant, Black lives do matter. And if you come at me with that all lives matter shit, I'm gonna hit you with that all lives do matter, but Black lives matter right now.
Is your claim then that other lives don't matter right now? Black lives matter may not mean that other lives don't, but all lives matter but Black lives matter right now suggests that the difference between the two is which matter now. Are you a secret racist?
Try me.
Okay. What do you think of white people?
Try me.
Like how so? Is this supposed to be a threat?
Try me.
Oh no, I get it. It's a come on. Are we gonna get deep now?
I'm gonna just leave y'all with this. You can say Black Lives Matter all you want, but if you're not gonna try and stand up for yourself to make a change, then what is saying Black Lives Matter really gonna do?
Absolutely fucking nothing, cunt. Absolutely fucking nothing.
Tell me.
I just did, cunt. Absolutely fucking nothing. Learn to listen.
Please tell me.
I fucking did, cunt. Nothing.
Please tell me.
The fuck did I tell you about making me repeat myself, cunt?
Huh?
Don't you pull that shit with me, cunt. I know you fucking heard me.
Huh?
Ah! God fucking damn it, you ridiculous fucking cunt. I'm gonna... God damn... Sorry about that, cunts. Let's continue.
And you know why I picked this as my topic for my rant? Because YouTube is a platform that people can use to voice their opinions, and especially when you're big, you can use it to promote things like this, like Black Lives Matter.
Let's all hope that you never grow large and never get an opportunity to spread your bullshit.
But it seems that YouTubers just don't want to do that type of stuff because it's controversial. I really don't care.
Go ahead and do a YouTube search for Black Lives Matter, cunt. Go ahead, I'll give you time. Yeah, you see that? You see all those results? You're far from starting something new.
Whoops, you don't like my opinion? You can hit that dislike button.
I did that much closer to the start of the video. It didn't take me this long to figure out that you were a moron.
Whoops. Anyway, so, yeah. That's all I gotta say. There's so much I want to say, but I could turn my rant about Black Lives Matter into a movie. Literally.
And I'd illegally download and watch that movie drunk. Literally. And that's the fucking end of it, cunts. I hope you fucking liked it. If you did, hit the fucking like button. And if you haven't already, fucking subscribe. Remember to also check out the Cunt Stream channel, as well as my co-host, Wrath of Controversy. And while we're at it, why not give a shout out to Samaj Zed, who's finally gotten off his lesser simian ass and made some fucking videos. Check the cunt out. And that's fucking it. Now fuck off!